What up, fam? Alright guys, it is 6:30 and we have headed off. Alright, so we've nearly made it out to Coast View, to the shearing shed, and don't know if you can see, but there's clouds building up out to the west out here. Maybe you can only see the trees. Anyway, we may need to put the other sheep over at Onham into the shed. Now, you might be wondering, but why do you need to put them in the shed? Isn't it okay if the sheep get rain on them? Well, it's okay if sheep get rain on them, but not when you're going to shear them. So sheep, when they get wet, when all their wool gets wet, it tends to give off an ammonia sort of a smell, and this can actually make you quite sick. If you shear wet sheep, it can make you quite sick. It also is not very good for pressing the wool into bales because it can go all mouldy and it's just not a good deal. So you got to try and keep your sheep as dry as you can, so that everyone can keep shearing, really, because it helps everyone to keep on their schedule. So yeah, it can be quite tedious putting sheep in the shed, and then it stops raining, you put them out so that they can have a drink and eat some grass, and then you put them back in because it looks like it's going to rain, and then it doesn't rain, and then you put them back out, and then a freak shower comes and it rains on them and they're all wet anyway. And yeah, it can be quite challenging, but anyway, it's just something we've got to manage. But anyway, it looks like we're going to get rain. Today's Friday, they won't shear Saturday or Sunday, they'll be back into it Monday. But it looks like we're going to get more rain on Monday, so who knows what will happen, really. We just got to play it by what we see and try and keep our sheep as dry as we can over the weekend. Alright, so we're just about to start shearing in the shed. It's nearly 7:30. They start at 7:30, go for 2 hours, have a break, go for another 2 hours, have lunch at 12, have an hour off, go for another 2 hours, have a break, go for another hour and a half or 2 hours, however long. But that's pretty much the shearing day. Just having a look at this rain, it's looking fairly threatening, so it'll be very interesting to see what comes. Dad's just gone to Onham to put the other sheep in the shed, and hopefully they'll stay dry until we get a chance to shear them. So Dad here, he has a look at what the wool looks like, pulls the spigot out, tests its strength, has a look at it, and then he decides where it goes, because wool has different qualities. So he's looking at a different spot in the fleece now.
Top notch.
It's top notch, he reckons, for crossbred. So not very good, but anyway. So Dad put that one in the wool press. That's our main line, and that'll all get pressed into a bale. So the first bale is filled up, that's just closing it up, and then he'll tip it out. There we go, bale number one's out. Bale number one, and I reckon we're gonna get 75 bales this year. How many bales do you reckon, Dad?
What, off the crossbreeds?
No, off all the sheep.
What do I reckon?
Yeah.
82.
82, there you go. Put your guess in the comments and see who gets it right. So the fleeces get thrown onto the table, and then we come along and we pull off some of the shorter wool around the edge. That just makes the fleece more even and makes the line of wool more constant.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
All right, the first 2 hours, or the first run, is finished. Here's the sheep here. We've got to count out how many each shearer shore, because they get paid per sheep, per how many sheep they do.
Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
All right, so it's about 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. The fellas decided to knock off because it's Friday afternoon. And I don't blame them one little bit. So we've got to take, or we're going to take these back over to Onan. Yeah, I managed to get 400 done today, which is a jolly good effort. Well, exactly 400. It's not even rounding. They did exactly 400 today. Yes. We'll box these two lots together and get them walking back over to the paddock. There they go, racing off to their paddock. Alright, we are taking these sheep back. Nelly got them back to their paddock. Over there we have the Coast View Cat Whisperer. She's come out on her motorbike to help us out. And yeah, it's a lovely day. We thought we were going to get rain this morning, but we haven't actually got any. It turned out to be a great day. But anyway, I'm sure if we didn't put the sheep in the shed, it would have rained cats and dogs. There they go, through their gate. Last one. She's back in. Here's Evil Knievel. We got the sheep back in their paddock, and now we're heading back to the shearing shed to eat the leftover lunch and make a plan for tomorrow. Alright, so it's Saturday morning. Me and Alex have got our RB Sellers shirts on. Check out the link in the description to see some more of their great stuff. Yeah. So what we are doing is walking the sheep from Mum and Dad's up to my place, because the shearing shed is not built at Mum and Dad's yet. So this will probably be the last year we'll have to do this. Hopefully it will be. Yeah. Me and Alex are just cruising back along, checking the gates. It's going good. It's a lovely day. Here's the sheep. Pop has been bringing them along. Now me and Alex are taking over. Having a bit of a snack. Cool little lunchbox. This is good fun, isn't it, Alex? What are you pointing at? Talk into it. Say, you on channel, Papa? Oh, no. Yeah, that's it. Ah. Yeah, that's where it goes. Look who I can see, Alex. Someone in a pink jumper. It's Mum. Look over here. Mum. So we got them all up here, and young Alex here has gotten a bit sleepy so we're gonna put her to bed. Alright guys, it is Monday morning. We are heading back out north. Dad came out and put all the sheep in the shed. He got them all over the coast view. They're all in the shed because there was a bit of rain coming through last night. We got all the sheep in the shed at my place, so we should have enough sheep for today and tomorrow to keep the boys going on dry sheep. So that'll be good. Yeah. I managed to get 3 meals at my place last night. Dad didn't measure his, and right now I don't think we've really had any out here. It is looking as dry, really. The road is still in good condition. Yeah. Anyway, here's what it is. Let's go and do it.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Fair income rainbow. So we got all of the sheep done. Dad has taken them back over to Onan. We put out a bale. We still got some pressing up to do. That'll happen later on in the week, possibly. We'll wait and see. Yeah, we're just getting our stuff together to move back to my place and get set up.
Set my heart afire.
So the sheep are all shorn, or this mob is all shorn. That is only 300 of the ones back here. There's another 800 to go, or about that. Yeah, see them out there. They've got a bit of blue on their back. That's the back line that Chels and Dad put on there. That stops them from getting sheep lice. Yeah. Anyway, we'll be back into the shearing on Monday. Yeah, hope you enjoyed watching it. We'll see you in the next one.